Today on the channel, we're going to do a little FPV After Dark. So if you want to see the Beta 65S Lite and how it flies in low light conditions, how the camera works, stick around. So quick little story for you. The other night, my wife and I wanted pizza, so we kept calling one of the local pizza places, and they close at 9. We started calling there about 8:20 or something. They're not answering. So finally I said, I'll just get in the car, head over there, order the pizza. I get there at like 8:45, place is already closed. So my wife calls another pizza place, orders the pizza, says I got 15 minutes. So I got 15 minutes to kill. I just so happened to have the Beta 65S Lite with me. I mean, go figure, right? It's not like I take it everywhere I go. So I figured, hey, why don't we rip a few packs? Had a couple batteries, so let's do it, right? So I find a spot that's pretty close to where I'm gonna be picking up the pizza. This is the parking lot of the New Hartford Rec Center. And there's a soccer field there, and if you go all the way down the other end of the soccer field, it's New Hartford High School. That's where I shoot most of my Zero Dark 30 videos, and I shot the by robot light roan FPV in the playground video down by the playground right there. So I figured this is a good spot to fly. And it's getting dark. Basically the sun is down. It's still a little bit light out, but the sun is well past the horizon. And I gotta tell you, I was pretty impressed with how the camera performed, and I'm just gonna go through some highlights. I'm gonna show you a couple complete flights here, and hope you guys enjoy this. So here I am setting up on top of the car, and I'm gonna launch here, and I'm gonna head right for this like hallway or overhang or whatever you wanna call this. It's lit up and cruising down. This runs the entire length of the soccer field or football, depending on where you guys are. You guys watching the World Cup? I'm not a big sports guy, but I guess it's a big thing. So there's the park where I shot the by robot light roan FPV. FPV's cutting out there. I got between the building and the quad there. So now we're in the entire length of the soccer/football field. There is the light that lights up the area for my Zero Dark 30 videos. New Hartford High School here, flying around over a soccer field away from me. And FPV's pretty good, even in the low light conditions. You know, you're getting a few glitches here and there, especially when we get close to this building, you're gonna get some interference. But control distance and FPV distance, all very good here on the Beta 65S Lite. I gotta say, I'm super impressed with this quad. I know I'm posting like a ton of videos with this guy, but it is my favorite quad at the moment. And I figure if you got something that you can fly this with, you should definitely check it out because it is really a nice flyer. So here we are exploring the area, going through some trees. And that's what I like about this quad. It has such great range and it flies so smooth. I thought about going under the post there for a second, but I thought better of it. When I got down lower, it got a little dark, and I didn't want to risk it because I didn't feel like walking for it. So what I like doing with this quad is just flying the area and a little orbit myself here. I remember when I first started watching FPV videos, I would see Mr. Steele orbit himself with his 5-inch quad all the time, and I thought it was super cool, and I couldn't wait till I could do that. So behind the tree here and then through the tree again. Thought about going behind the bush there, but then I don't think there's enough clearance for me. I don't know, maybe next time when we go back. And like I was saying though, I really like exploring environments right now with this quad. Not so much into acro right now. I just like flying around in stability mode and doing some long distance flights. I don't know what it is about this quad particularly, you know, I mean, it's basically just a lot of fun to fly around and explore the environment. It's like a little FPV tour of this area or whatever other area you're going through. And long range, it does some pretty good long range, especially on the jumper. Between this quad and the jumper, it's just a really nice combination, and you can go pretty far away from yourself, you know, over a soccer field, away from myself there, through the car there too. That was pretty good, huh? And right here I was gonna try and land on the transmitter, and I totally misjudged it and I didn't quite nail it. So whoops, missed it. Oh well, maybe next time. So this flight here decided I was gonna try and cross this street here. This is like a little street. It's not super busy, but it does get cars from here and there, and I can see a car coming here, so I was like, oh, I better turn around and let it go by. So let it go by. Then I'm gonna come up here on the stop sign. Oops, stop. And look both ways before you cross the street. It's a one-way, it was basically a one-way street, that to the right there, so I don't know why I turned right, but you might as well be safe, right? So then I go across the street here, want to test my range a little bit, but also didn't want to go too far this way because didn't want to lose it, you know? Didn't want to know. I mean, it's an open parking lot, so I probably would have found it, but you never know, right? You're getting, here comes another car here. I could hear it coming, so I wanted to stop and let it pass. And then I saw this little sign over here, and so I figured, why not? Let's hit it like it's a gate, and then we'll go back across the street here. And just cruising along, coming up on the tennis courts here. And then I figured, hey, tennis courts, let's check it out. Why not, right? They left the gate open for us right here. So, I mean, it'd be rude not to check it out, right? So we get inside the tennis court here, roaming around the tennis court. Video's a little grainy, but it's definitely flyable. You know, it's basically after 9 o'clock, I think, at this point. I'm not exactly sure. I almost hit the gate there. I forgot what I was doing, you know. So, I gotta say I'm impressed with the camera, you know, in the low light situation here. Through the tree again. That's a fun little tree to fly through, and hitting some small gaps. I've driven by this spot a bunch of times and figure, you know, I should stop and fly there sometime, and then I finally did it on this night. It was a perfect time to do it. It was a pretty calm night, and obviously there's no one around, so I had the whole place to myself. And here I started to get a little cocky with the tree, and boom, crashed. So anyway, guys, that's about it with me here and the Beta 65S Lite. Getting pretty dark here. Video is still flyable, but pretty grainy. I was really impressed though when I took the goggles off and saw how dark it actually was. Made me even more impressed with the Beta 65S Lite here. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. If you got the jumper, check it out. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to be coming out with another video about upping the rates to make this thing crazy fast. That's going to be coming soon. Stay subscribed for that, and stay subscribed for more videos. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Oh yeah, I landed this thing. I'll throw up a picture of how close I came to landing this thing in the actual box. I was pretty impressed with myself. Kind of accidental. I mean, I wanted to fly it near where the box was, but literally I almost nailed it. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you again tomorrow.